Hey guys, part two. I ran out of time on the other one. Anyway, if you haven't seen part one, go ahead and click on that. Part two, after I left the home where I saw those dead children who died at the hands of their mother, the angel or whatever was with me, I ended up back in my home and immediately I was standing in my living room and I was very upset. And I said, I don't want to have dreams like this. I don't want to see any more bad things. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Please tell me why this is happening. So she tells me to look, and suddenly from my floor, up pops this humongous blue, just like this picture, gigantic hologram of the human brain. So as it's spinning around, I'm looking at it in my head, like telepathically we're communicating. I'm thinking, what is going on? Like, okay, the brain. So what's happening here? And she shows me a little bit more. Suddenly the brain starts lighting up, shooting out like static electricity, spinning around, and then all of a sudden the frontal lobe begins to light up. Now, the frontal lobe is part of the limbic system in the brain. Here we go. Your prefrontal cortex, okay, it's like where your forehead is. All of this, here's your pineal gland, this is the middle, your brain stem. This is where you hold emotion. So emotions, let's see, are an extremely complex brain function. The emotional core of the brain is the limbic system. This is where senses and awareness are first processed in the brain. Mood and personality are mediated through the prefrontal cortex. This part of the brain is a center of higher cognitive and emotional function. So as this is spinning, okay, this is spinning around and I'm asking, show me like what is happening. That whole part of the brain here that holds the emotion started to turn black and it became blacker than black. So it's black, 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 and suddenly this part here shrivels up and falls off. So to me, it looked like the spirit or whatever my dream was telling me. This happened because this woman lost all sense of morality, lost all emotion and all control of emotion, and was incapable of making proper decisions or love. All her emotions were turned off. Therefore, she murdered her own children. Now, again, when I asked, why is this happening? What's going on here? The brain started to get smaller and smaller and look like a child's brain. Now, when the child's brain popped up, it looked the same, but along with the emotional part kind of shriveling up and dying, the pineal gland in the middle was completely calcified and broken. As the brain grew larger, more and more emotion was dead. So, this seemed to me to mean that as the child grows, it's going to lose all sense of emotion as well. So, in the end, when all after I was shown all of this, I was shown a gigantic needle as well. So basically, it was like the mother had gotten a vaccine, forced vaccine on the children. This in turn damaged adults to such an extent they were harming their own children. Their own children, if they survived, were damaged to such an extent that as the child grew, their own emotions and morality and everything else was shut off and broken as well. So this dream was crazy. It makes me think that we really need to check what's up, what's going on here, because it looks like it's going to be affecting, in my dream anyway, the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that holds emotion. That's what I understand from my dream. So let me know what you guys think of this. The dream was crazy, confusing. There are subsequent dreams that I've had that I'll share with you, but for now, let me know what you guys think. Seeing all this was crazy. And again, here's the prefrontal cortex. That is where your mood, personality, everything is evolved from. If we do not have this, in my eyes, we are no longer human.